Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the next episode on the podcast with your hosts, Jack Howland.
And Taya.
This episode will be talking about the hosts' Halloween stories.
So settle down and get ready for 30 minutes of World According to Us.
Welcome, you all. It is getting that time of year. It's on Saturday. It's a Halloween, guys. We get a full moon, an extra hour. It's gonna be fun, except 2020. So we don't know what's gonna happen. But today's episode is gonna be the host talking when we're gonna actually have a special episode on Halloween the 31st about our viewers' spooky stories.
Yeah.
So, Taya, today we're not going to be focusing on spooky stories as much because that's going to be all about the next episode you guys are going to watch. We're going to talk about past experiences with Halloween, not scary as so, or if you want it to be scary, it can be.
I do have this one story. A lot of my friends and I, we started in one neighborhood, and there was a street that separated the neighborhood from another neighborhood. And so we were going to walk into the other neighborhood after doing the first neighborhood. So we did the first neighborhood and everything. Everything's fine. And there's two ways into the other neighborhood. And for some reason, we decided to go the way that is a road that runs alongside the highway.
Of course.
Yeah. It's up top of a hill and stuff, but it's pitch black.
Yeah.
We have one flashlight.
Why just one?
And a lot of us are wearing,
all
our
black.
Costumes don't have a lot of reflective or just, all black costumes. We made it.
What were you that Halloween?
I was a pilot.
A pilot? That was almost what you're going to be this year, correct?
A naval pilot, yeah.
So, especially with this Halloween, my co-host here has had a bunch of trouble. Haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Haven't you?
Oh, God.
We're not going to bring up that drama yet. We're going to talk about that later in the episode.
Yeah.
But let's get a rundown of what you have been for Halloween. Let's get a rundown.
So the year before last is when I went as the pilot.
Okay.
Last year, I kind of just put on a black hoodie and was like, yep,
this is what I'm going to be.
And then the other year, I went, I don't know what I was, but I remember I had a giant airsoft gun as a gun.
Wow. Don't you mean a blaster?
And a blaster. Sorry. Yeah,
okay.
It was fun.
So what was your first Halloween costume? Do you remember? Or do you know?
I think I was a bumblebee.
You want to know what I was?
What?
This goes with my name, okay? Jack O'Lantern. So I was dressed up in this I was tiny, and then my parents put me in this Halloween costume, but it was just like a pumpkin.
Mhm.
And it had yellow eyes.
Yeah.
And a yellow mouth, and that was it. Then the next Halloween, I was a flying monkey from Wizard of Oz.
Mhm.
And the one after that, I was Buzz Lightyear. Then after that, I was, I believe, what I can remember is a Power Ranger. And
I went as one of them one year.
Yes, I was the silver/white Power Ranger.
From which series?
I don't remember the series, but it was Mega Morphin time.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay. I went as one year, but
what color were you?
I had to go as pink.
Why?
Because I had to go as pink.
That doesn't. You could go as blue because is it only pink? No. You have yellow as well.
Pink and yellow are girls. Yeah, but I necessarily don't like pink or yellow. Yellow's fine, and my favorite color is blue. But I remember I had to go with pink one year.
That stinks. Okay, so my most recent two, this year I'm going as a it's this so let's circle back to this year. This year, me and Taya and a couple of friends will be going as the this characters from this game called Among Us.
Yep.
It is a super popular game right now. It's like a murder mystery game.
It's like Mafia,
Mafia,
minus
almost.
the detective.
Well, there's not a certain role for detective, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's where a bunch of people are on, like, astronauts almost, are on these spacecrafts or on these
hmm
different locations, and there's one imposter, which, according to the Steam bio, is a shapeshifter, which explains some of the kills that it shows.
Yes.
But each every crew member has a list of tasks to complete, and if everyone
hmm
completes their tasks before
And
the imposter kills everyone, you win.
crewmates win.
Yeah, crewmates win. But if you find a dead body, you can report it, and you guys will have a certain amount of time to vote out who you believe is the imposter. So you and the only people that know, like, who the imposter is if you're playing two imposters or one imposter, or
Or
sorry,
three.
three imposters, and that's how you know. But our friends had a hard time picking what to do for Halloween.
hmm
So there was a bunch of ideas thrown out. Our first idea was the like a modern day Scooby Doo. Taylor, you remembers
Yeah.
this? And I have an orange mask because of it, because I knew going Goodwill shopping or whatnot, I would not be able to find an orange mask. Like, it's in a
Yeah.
plain, it's like three plain orange masks, which I can just use for Halloween as well. But and the Among Us characters have all different colors, so that way you can just establish who. But for colorblind people, I guess that's hard, which is why they put a colorblind mode on.
It's coming out in the new update,
Yes,
so
I
it's
think it's
not
already
there
here.
yet.
Is it already here?
I haven't seen it in the game yet, and I was playing it last night.
Okay, but yeah. Oh, Taya, what do you
What?
believe was your favorite costume you've been, or Halloween character you've been?
Probably the pilot, because I got to wear one of my a helmet.
You have all these helmets and whatnot? See,
Okay, I got a bunch of weird stuff.
yes, you
I
do.
gave you a paintball mask.
I love the paintball mask. Now, now I know how to paint plastic. I can do
Yes.
it. But we're not gonna speak about that right now. What's so I remembered a couple of them. I went as Jack Sparrow as for 1 year, and I went as a
Ooh.
werewolf as 1 year.
I went as a ninja one year. That was a
Ooh,
fun
ninja!
year.
I think my brother went as a ninja. Don't
I
correct.
did that 2 years in a row. I'm pretty
Nice.
sure.
Like, some of the costumes, especially like 2020. Like, I feel like people are gonna spend more on costumes, gonna wear it 2 years in a row, because 2020, like, you're not really gonna have a Halloween, quote unquote.
hmm
But
My mom was. She was like, "Oh, you should go as the coronavirus. That'd be funny."
I like to mention that Taya's
No, 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 no.
mom is a doctor, so that especially makes it funny.
That does.
It does, because it's almost like sarcasm
It is. It was funny.
and such. But Taya, have you ever been to a Halloween party or or whatnot? Like a
Not like
it's a party.
a Halloween get together
Get to get.
last year.
Who was it with?
Last year.
Was it with your friends or?
Yeah, it was with the ones who were being annoying.
Okay. So so that's when you guys made the plans. Now we're gonna
Okay,
roll into
that
the
was
plans.
last year, entirely back there, and we talked about it maybe
Okay, so I like to
five
mention that
times.
this is 2019. Like, we're gonna get this out of the way. It's 2019. No coronavirus, no nothing. Me and Taya actually aren't close friends yet. Imagine that.
No.
Imagine.
Yeah.
But they make these plans. I
To go.
I like to put emphasis on a year ago. Most plans don't work. I'm sorry.
No.
It's not good to make plans for next year or anything. Especially
Yeah.
on topics of like making a plan a year in advance. 2020's what are they called? That you make them on the end of the year. Uh like promises to yourself that you're gonna work out more,
Oh,
or
resolutions.
resolutions like New Year's
You make them right
resolutions.
at the beginning of the year.
I
Yeah.
hate them because you're gonna fail by by the end of January.
I fail mine within a week.
I just don't make them because why? You're
Neither
just
do
gonna
I.
break them anyways. But yeah. But I think we should just throw out New Year's resolutions. I mean, if you guys are watching, and you guys do like a list of resolutions. Like that's all good. That's all good and dandy. But
You just ain't getting me doing them with
no,
you.
no, you just can't catch me doing them because I will break. I will break like chopsticks. Okay, wait. Do chopsticks break?
Some
What's something that
like
breaks easily?
twig,
A plate?
a twig.
Oh, a twig. I break like a twig under stress. Uh,
I
yeah.
just forget about it, and then I'd be like breaking it, and then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I said I wasn't gonna eat this year." That really worked out.
Now, now there is some resolutions that like you want to eat a new thing, like something new.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that's all good and dandy, but you can't say I'm gonna eat something new every week because you're not gonna reach that goal. Besides, if you're like a toddler and you haven't tried any solid food. Wait,
Or if you're my one friend, but
what? What do you mean?
my one friend's really picky.
And you're not picky at all.
Okay, I'm not picky, but
Okay, so here's the thing I've got to do with food. Like since we're on the topic of food, do you like I'm picky with textures of food. If it's a weird texture, I will not eat it.
yeah, like it could be. It depends on how good the food is. Like if I say I like it, but it's a weird texture, I will not eat that. But if it's like really good, I think I can get over the texture.
See, I don't like seafood because of the texture. Like you're never
Okay,
gonna catch me eating shrimp or
I used to love shrimp, but now the texture kind of weirds me out.
ooh, do I have a story containing shrimp for you?
Oh god.
Okay, so it is in I'm still in elementary school, or I believe I am in first or second grade. Okay,
Mhm.
my tooth is loose. You know, my one of my front teeth. And my and we used to rent this house that I'm staying
Mhm.
at right now.
Mhm.
And before all the laws and stuff came in that you had to have like a permit to rent it and whatnot. But
Yeah.
we would rent them on like giant football weekends, you know,
Yeah.
for families who come down and then like because it's close to everything.
Mhm.
So we'd rent it and then so we'd stay at my grandma's house.
Yes.
And we had shrimp one night, like shrimp
Uh,
scampi. So it was like noodles plus shrimp, you know.
yeah.
So, by the way, my sister and my mom make excellent, are amazing, are good cooks. Don't need to brag, but they're pretty good cooks. And then my grandma is a good baker. So it's just combined. They're like an all-round good team of chefs. Uh, but we were having shrimp,
Mhm.
and I didn't want to eat shrimp, but my family was like, just eat one. Like mentioned, my tooth is still loose. I bite it. The tooth like is done. It just breaks. It's out. It's out of my mouth.
Oh.
It's out of
Oh
my mouth.
no.
And I just start bleeding.
Oh
I'm like,
no.
ah! So
Oh no.
that's me internally. I'm like, oh my god, a shrimp broke my tooth. I didn't like shrimp before then, but I'm definitely not eating shrimp now. But yeah. So I run over. Uh, like my grandma's like running with me all the way to her bathroom. Like she gets a towel and like it sticks it there. And I had noodles for the rest of the night.
Hey, something
Hey!
good came out of that. Noodles are good.
Noodles are good.
Noodles are
Do
good.
you have any experiences with food or traumas of food?
Can't see. I like the beef last episode.
Ah.
The that stuff. I'd still eat it again, honestly.
You'd still eat
That
it?
stuff, dude. That stuff is so good.
Actually, we
Mm.
got called out for saying shit.
By
Which
who?
one of the viewers was like, you said the
Oh,
no," like
oh. Okay, okay.
yeah.
If you've never heard cuss words before, you've never met me.
But
um,
actually, Taya is better when she's around. She's in a formal setting.
I am,
So
but on the soccer field,
we try not to.
that's
Yes, that is because you're competitive. Uh, when you're just out and about, like bike
hmm
riding,
yeah.
you're definitely gonna fall head over heels, and I believe that deserves at least a shit, like an
Oh yeah.
while you're going over the handlebars.
Oh, and if I'm around anyone and we're really close friends and you fall,
You will laugh.
I'm
You are going to
I'm
laugh.
not gonna help you up right away. I'm gonna be like, "Are you
You're just
okay?"
gonna step back and be like, haha,
I'm
suck
just
it.
gonna be laughing.
Yeah. Uh, Taya. So
Yes,
my before 2020, uh, we used to host a Halloween party.
you guys did.
Yes, my family.
Okay.
So us knowing that, so we since Halloween has been on weekdays. We've had it the weekend before,
Yeah.
just to be like, we're still having. But 2020, we can't really do it because it's 2020.
Yeah.
So my family, we didn't even decorate the inside of the house.
We have some decorations, but not a lot. Like my room has pumpkins. I got Sarah. I have Brittany died.
Brittany
I got
died.
Sloan. I got Stefan, and Jeffrey's a murderous carnivore.
Yes, she. So I actually named most of them. Sarah was named by Taya, and
Yep.
she made the Jeffrey, as I named him, into she cut out a mouth and put like toothpicks, like four teeth, and like coming out, it looked almost like an angular fish. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, that's what I was going for. And then I mixed some red food dye with clear glue, and
And you can see how that went. But oh, and my brother, since last year, he's really gotten into the decorating outside,
mhm.
and he loves it. I'm not gonna discriminate. I'm not gonna tell him he's doing it wrong because it looks great. We've gotten so many compliments from what he does,
Mhm.
and it's just like his little like way of just I'm here, like come at me. Because we
Yeah.
actually last year we won an award, like for my brother won an award for his work of the year. That's
Anyway.
yeah. Excuse the dog. So, while Taya's getting her dog or fixing the problem outside, uh, Halloween, be safe this year. If you, I know some neighborhoods are not doing it, which I totally get. Some neighborhoods aren't, some neighborhoods are. My neighborhood is not. I believe Taya, she might. I'll ask her when she gets back. But there's a few neighborhoods that are up to Halloween. Taya,
Yes.
is your neighborhood doing Halloween, like trick or treating, whatnot?
Actually, we were talking to my neighbors yesterday, and they were like, "There's not a lot of treaters."
Oh, so you guys are doing trick or treating.
We decorated our house, but they don't. They just don't get a lot of people around here.
Oh, so not as much.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was talking to the viewers about like how just be safe during Halloween. We're gonna just get this out of the way. Be safe. Be
Yeah, don't
safe.
be stupid like my friends and I, who decided to
Don't be
walk down a
stupid.
dark road.
No, 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 because me, Taya, and maybe a few other people will be biking in the dark road. I've got like a light on vest to wear, and I'm getting like lights to put on my bike. But if you're going
Yeah,
out and about, use a flashlight so cars don't hit you.
I'll
Be
I'll bring my
safe
800 lumen one.
and use your common sense. I know that's a bit hypocritical for some people who know me. I do not use common sense as much as I should. Neither does Taya, but just be safe out there. I know I probably said that 5 times by now, and we're gonna get back into the stories. Taya, do you have any
I
Halloween stories or something that relates to Halloween or spooky
All
time?
right. I'm just gonna finish the story about the drama that happened this year.
Oh, the drama. Okay,
For
go.
anyone who's still wondering about that. So we make plans last year, like
Last year.
maybe Christmas time or sometime before then. So we probably bring it up 5 times throughout the year.
5 times
And
out of 12 months.
so I make plans to go with a different set of friends,
Hello.
and then I tell these guys, okay, yeah, I'm going with these people. They're like, no, Teo, we made plans last year.
And we've been
We're gonna
talking.
go as Santa and the reindeer.
Yeah, they claim
And
they've
I
been
was
talking
like,
about this all year. I'd like to mention, they're like, we picked this up
you
multiple
brought that up
times.
last week. I made these plans like a month ago.
Yes, and that was when we were doing Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
Scooby Dooby Doo. Sorry.
but
We got some work to do now. But yeah. Oh, Taya, have over. So I'm going to say one scary story that my sister encountered.
okay.
She told me this. I don't know how much I'm going to get right, but I'm just going to tell you what she told me or what I can remember.
Yeah.
So it is Halloween. She is with two friends, and she goes trick or she This was like her final year of trick or treating.
Yeah.
So she goes to a person's house, and it's
Mhm.
this person in like all black with like a white mask on, almost like
Okay.
Slenderman, if anybody knows what Slenderman is.
Okay.
So they start walking. They're like, okay, like this was weird, and then the dude starts following
Oh,
them, and
that's
they start going. And I like to mention that one of Julia's friends is in crutches right now,
oh god.
like at the time of story.
Mhm.
Uh, but like they follow uh like the next house over. Then my sister turns around and is like, "Hey, stop following us!" Like like how you would.
Yeah, like back right off.
Yeah, doesn't stop. So they go to the next house and like explains to the people what the problem is, and they allow my sister and stuff inside.
Mhm.
Luckily, my one of Julia's sorry, my sister's name is Julia. Don't know if she wants me telling you guys that, but she like her friends tell the mom about like the moms about this, and they know the exact kid who does it.
Oh god.
So the dude I believe he got in trouble for all of this. But like
Mhm.
just imagine it wasn't someone they knew.
Uh,
Like imagine. Like that's how quick like that flip can switch.
yeah, that's how quick those things can escalate.
Yeah. But yeah, right, that was Julia my sister's scary story that she's
Yeah.
experienced.
Um, I don't really have a scary story per se, but I do remember.
Like eerie. You don't have anything eerie to say? Like you haven't experienced
Um,
anything.
well, okay, this isn't technically a scary story, but I guess it's pretty like creepy and like you could say messed up.
Okay.
But so there are these three friends. This
Is
didn't
this
happen anywhere near us,
Oh, so
but
you've heard this from other people.
I heard this. I saw this on YouTube.
Oh, so
And
we're
so
not
they
gonna.
just
Okay. Is this a true story?
yes, actually, this is a true story.
Okay.
Um, so there are these three girls, and these two girls invite the third person over for a sleepover.
Okay.
Everything goes fine, and then the next morning they go out for a walk to the park.
Okay.
And then the mom expects them to come home, but they don't, and stuff. So the mom goes to the park, they're not there, and stuff.
Nope. No. No.
So
No.
actually, no, no, they just keep listening. So it turns out that they took the third girl into the woods, and then were trying to prove themselves to Slenderman,
What?
and they almost killed her, but she survived.
WTF?
Yeah. And mind you, these kids are younger than us.
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to go by myself since I was like last year. How like what?
I think the park was like down the street in the one girl's neighborhood, but like if you want to look more into it, just look up Slenderman killings or Slenderman attempted murder, and it should
That's
come up.
not creepy at all.
Yeah, they caught the girls,
Oh, I mean at least they caught them.
and then they denied everything, saying they didn't remember it. But I'm pretty sure they got charged.
Wow. That's that's something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a story about. I don't remember what it's from, but it was a. There was a huge blackout over my town. Like I
Sorry.
mentioned, I'm 5 when this happened, and me and my sister in the basement.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've this like, and I believe it was close to my sister's birthday or like someone's birthday, but we found a speaker and a microphone,
Okay.
and like we're jamming out, like just keep speaking, and then my sister has the microphone. She's like, yeah, and then it echoes, and it just like keeps going louder and louder and louder, and then the lights go off,
Oh.
and I'm in the basement. My dad
Yeah.
comes in, takes my sister, goes out. This is the first time I've been truly left alone in the dark when I don't know an explanation.
Okay.
And thankfully, my dad was like, "I'm coming back," but that was like first time for abandonment. Like I've been here down for 12 days. Cause like I'm freaking out, like adrenaline's going
Yeah.
off in my brain. Like, oh shoot, was I left alone?
It's finally happening.
It's finally happening. But thankfully, like just my whole neighborhood's power got knocked, I believe.
Yeah.
But that was probably the most scariest thing I've had to deal with.
That reminds me of an episode on Criminal Minds.
No, no, no. You are addicted to that show, and I know, like, like half of my family is as well. But no, stop.
I haven't watched it in a few weeks.
I know, but still, do not.
I may have gotten to season 5
Season
in
5.
a month and a half,
That's not good.
but we don't talk about that.
How did you get to season 5 in 1.5 months?
It's called binge watching.
How long are the episodes?
40 minutes.
Taya! Okay. Okay. Let's get back onto the topic. Let's let the Criminal Minds train derail. By the way, Criminal Minds is a show on Netflix, and I would recommend if you like like a bit darker content.
Yeah, it's
and
got
like
some like,
detective.
messed up stuff in there.
Yeah, I would go recommend trying that out. If you like detective and you like a bit darker, go try it out.
You gotta be able to handle a little bit of blood,
A little bit of blood,
but
but
just like messed up, like
in my
thoughts.
opinion, it's a great cast. Go ahead and watch it. Also, if you like comedies and detective shows, a show named Psych, which is free on Amazon Prime, if you have it. Go watch it. It is funny. It is a comedy. Uh, Most of it is actually improvisation.
Mhm.
So it is a phenomenal cast, great comedy. I actually just finished it for the first time,
Oh wow.
and it is 8 seasons. And it took my family 2 years to watch through it, but that's
All right.
because we watched it like every like Friday night or so.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I was gonna be like, and you tell me, but then you said, oh, it's taken them 2 years. I was like, oh,
yeah, and
dang it.
yeah, you can't get me being addicted to stuff besides my phone,
Okay.
and you
Okay.
can't
Yeah.
talk about
Your
being
thought.
addicted to your phone.
Huh?
And you can't even to begin to talk about how I'm addicted to your phone when you have two devices that are handheld.
Ah. I'm getting
Okay.
rid of one of them. I'm
No,
sending it back.
I was talking about your iPad and your phone.
Mm.
Oh, right now you have three. Haha.
I'm sending the other one back. It's been wiped and everything. I can't use it.
I mean, you could use it.
If I wanted to log back in and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been wiped.
What phone did you get? What's the newest phone that you got?
The 11. I'm pretty sure.
Nice. Okay, so it has actually come to that 30 minutes.
Dang it!
I know. Do you have anything else to say? We can go a bit over because you're not going to be on the next episode.
Actually, I think.
Like you're not going to be on
Uh,
you're not going to be on the Halloween episode.
yeah,
Anything else
that
to
is
say?
true. I don't think I do.
You don't think you do?
I don't think I do. I have to go in a second.
Yeah, I know you do. But to anyone who I want to say this again, anyone who is trick or treating, be safe. And we will have an episode
Yes.
which with me and some of the viewers telling their scary stories. So, be ready for that episode on Halloween. We will be posting that. And if you guys are watching this during Halloween, direct message me on Instagram or I actually haven't announced our email, but worldaccordingto06@gmail.com is where you can email us about feedback or if you guys want to be on any episodes. Not want to
Yes.
have to if you guys don't have Instagram or any of social media.
Yes.
So, thank you guys for watching. This has been the episode 6 Halloween episode with your hosts, and we will see you guys in the next episode. You want to say anything, Tara?
See you guys.
Oh, subscribe to the YouTube, click that bell icon, and follow on the podcast. Peace.